Hello, Morris class. Welcome to your final maths lesson for this term. Well done for making it this far. A very, very special thank you to all of the parents who have been supporting their children at home. It really means a lot to us teachers at TLAP and all of the staff. In front of you is your arithmetic, so let's start our very last lesson for this term. So pause me, and when you unpause, we will go through the answers. I've got my pen ready. Off you go, Morris, and see you in a few minutes. Okay, Morris, well done for working so hard for your final arithmetic of this term. So in front of us, we have challenge 1, question 1, okay? And I am going to start with question 1, which is 14 take away 10. Okay, now there are two ways to do this. I could put 14 in my head, hold up 10 fingers and count backwards, or I could just think about this. I have 14. The number 14 is made up of 1 10 and 1 4. Now, when I take away 10 from 14, how many do I have left? I have 4 left. So 14 take away 10 equals 4. Okay, that's an easier way rather than counting back on your fingers. Okay, next, we've got nice and simple, 7 add 1. What is 7 add 1? Put 7 in your head, add 1 more. Well done, 8. 7 add 1 equals 8. Next, we have 2 lots of 5. So remember, when we are timesing something by 2, it means twice as much, double the amount. So 1 lot of 5, 2 lots of 5, double 5 equals 10. Fantastic, well done. Okay, next, what I'm going to do is I am going to take this away, and then I'm going to extend the page, and then we're going to go through some of the options that we have when we take away and leave the answer with 5. So let's start with 10. We've got 10, take away 5 equals 5. We've got 9, take away 4 equals 5. We've got 8, take away 3 equals 5. We've got 7, take away 2 equals 5. We've got 6, take away 1 equals 5. And we have 5, take away 0, squeezed it in, equals 5. Okie dokie, let's now move on to challenge 2, question 1. We've got 84, take away 14. Now, just like we did for challenge 1, question 1, we're going to do the same. So we're going to break this number down, 14, into 10s and 1s. So I know that in my 14, I have 1 10 and I have 4 1s. Now, first, the number 84, I'm going to put 84 here. First, I'm going to take 4 away from 84. That leaves me with 80. Next, I'm going to take 10 away from 80. That leaves me with 70. So 84 take away 14 equals 70. Next, we have 10 lots of 7. So hold up 10 fingers. Either you can count in your 7s or hold up 7 fingers and count in your 10s. Whichever one you choose. Let's do counting in our 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 7 lots of 10 equals 70. Oh, 1 and 2 have the same answer. Okay, next we have 6 add something equals 52. Now, remember, we could either count forwards or we could count backwards. If we count forwards, and we start from number 6, and we put it in our head, and we count all the way up to 52, we're going to be counting for quite a long time because there is a big difference between 6 and 52. So what we are going to do is we are actually going to take away, okay? So if we have 2, can we take 6 away? 1, 2. No, because 6 is a bigger number. So we're going to exchange. That becomes 4. And we're going to take 6 away from 12, which leaves us with 6. And we're going to take 4 away from nothing, or 0, which leaves us with 4. So the answer is 6 add 46 equals 52. Now let me use my rubber and rub out all of my working out so you can actually see the answer. There we go. And let's rub out all of this as well because I need space for my extension question. Okay, so 6 add 46 equals 52. Next, we've got two numbers that add together to make 24. Now, the most easiest one that we could do is 12 add 12 because I know that double 12, 12 add 12, or 2 multiplied by 12 equals 24. Next, if we carry on, so let's start off with 10. 10 add 14 equals 24. If we have 11, add 13 equals 24. Next, we could have 12. Add, oh, we've already got 12 actually, so we're going to do 13. Dun, dun, dun. Add 11 equals 24. And can you see that? Remember, addition is commutative. So 11 add 13 equals 24, and 13 add 11 also equals 24. Next, we've got 14 add 10. Next, we've got 15 add 9, or we could have 16. 16 add 8, or we could have 17 add 7, and we could go on and so on and so on and so on. So you could have any one of those answers in your extension, but if you've done something else as well, I'll be looking on Tapestry to see which two numbers you've added to together to make 24. Okay, Mara's class, well done for completing arithmetic and going through the examples with me, questions with me. Now let's begin our final lesson for this term. And our learning objective for this lesson is, can I divide by 10? Can I divide by 10? So we will be dividing by 10 today in this lesson. Okay, now at the top, very quick warm up, it says select the multiples. Oh, there's nothing behind there. Oh, yes, there is. It's number 41. So I'm going to have to make, oh, I know what to do. Let's move this. Oh, dear. Oh, oopsie, oopsie daisy. Let's try that again. Let's move this down a bit. There we go. Now I can go. Now I'll fit snug in the corner. Right. Select the multiples of 10. Now, this word you might be thinking, Miss Baig, what is multiple? I don't know what that means. So a multiple, when it says the word multiple, it means does the number occur in the 10 times table or when you are counting in your tens. So let's warm up first and count in our tens. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and we'll stop there. We could go all the way up to 1000 and beyond if we wanted to, but we don't have time for that in this video. So all of the numbers that I just said, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, they are called multiples of 10. Multiples of 10. Now, pause the video here and can you tell me which numbers are the multiples of 10? I will give you one more hint. Every number in the 10 times table will always end with a 0. So pause the video here and then when you come back, we will tick them together. Okie dokie, we have 12, nope. 120, yes. 55, nope. 80, yes. 30, yes. 41, nope. Well done. Okay, next, it says here is an array, okay? And it's saying, how many groups of 10 are there? So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to count. We are going to count how many counters are in one row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 in one row. Now I'm going to check if all of the rows are exactly the same. Yes, they are exactly the same. So here's one row. I'm not going to do it all the way around because that will take me forever. Here is another row of 10. Here is another row of 10. And here is another row of 10. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 groups of 10. Okie dokie. Let's move on to the next part. Oh, here we need to fill in the division number sentence. Okay, so at the bottom here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 groups here. And over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, the division sentence is saying 10 cubes divided into 10 groups equals, are you ready to share these cubes equally with me? Well done. Let's make myself a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, one for you, and 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 one for you. Oops, oopsies, get back in the box, and one for you. So we have 10 cubes. Oops. 10 cubes divided into 10 groups equals how many cubes in each group? Show me your finger. Well done, 1. Now, remember, the multiplication sentence is the division sentence backwards. So first, at the end, we had 1. 1 multiplied by 10 equals 10. Okay, can you go through this one with me? So we have 20 cubes here now. 20, and we've got the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes here. Now I need to equally share these cubes into the boxes. So let's start. One for you, one for you, and one for you. Now this might take me a bit of time, so forward the video a bit, guys, until I get to the end, because this is going to take me a bit of time. So forward it, sorry. Forward, and then see me once I complete the division number sentence. Go, 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 Morris, go. It's taking me a bit of time. My trusted fireman Sam, sing along. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I did it. Okay, now I'm going to complete my number sentences. So I had 20 cubes to start off with, and I shared them equally into 10 groups. I shared them one at a time, and I have 2 in each group. So 20 divided by 10 equals 2. Equally, now this is backwards. Look, 2 multiplied by 10 equals 20. It's literally backwards. Okay, now here are 30 flowers. Can you put them into groups of 3? Now remember, the question always tells us what we need to do. So you need to pay attention to the question. Here are 30 flowers. Can you put them into groups of 3? Okay, how many flowers need to be in one group? Well done, 3, because it says groups of 3. So now let's put them into groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups, 8 groups of 3, 9, 10. I have 10 groups of 3. Let me count my groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 groups of 3. So how many groups are there? 10 groups of 3 flowers. Okay, now, can you help me complete my division sentence, please? So this first number here, what does that need to be in a division number sentence? Can you scream it to your screen? Well done, the total amount. What is the total amount of flowers? Well done, 30. 30 flowers divided into how many groups, please? The second number is always the amount of groups. How many groups were there? Show me your fingers. Well done, 10. 10 groups. How many flowers in each group? Well done, 3. 30 flowers shared equally into, hang on a minute, this was not equal sharing. 30 flowers divided into 10 groups of 3 equals 30 divided by 10 equals 3. Okay. Ooh, here is an array. What we need to do, Morris class, together is we need to complete the division number sentences below. Okay, now, first, I can see that this array has been grouped into rows, okay? So let's count how many counters there are in row number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me move my pad along. 9, 10. Okay, so there are 10 counters. I'm just going to write it here, number 10, so I don't forget. Now, how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3. And I can see that because it says 3 rows multiplied by 10 counters in each row equals 30. So there are 30 counters here. So for my division number sentence, I start with a total amount, which is 30. And then I'm going to divide it into how many rows were there, Morris class? Can you tell me? Well done. Divided by 3 rows or 3 groups. And how many counters in each group? Well done. 10 counters in each group. So 30 counters divided into 1, 2, 3 groups equals 10 counters in each group. Now, hang on a minute. Here is a rectangle. And what this is saying is we need to complete columns. We need to complete a division sentence based on columns. So, oh no, what's happened here? Right. So now we are going to split this array into columns. So that's 2, that's 3. Okay, let's keep it going. That's 4. Oh, that's 5. Okay, that's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. And last one, for our last 3, that's 10. Okay, now I'm going to complete our division number sentence based on now this array has been split into columns. Okay, so firstly, let's get my rubber out so I don't get confused here. Now, can you tell me, Morris class, how many columns are there? Can you count with me? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 columns. There are 10 columns, and I'll put columns there. Columns, okay? I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller so I can fit in this because there is more than one column. So I need to put a s on the end, the suffix. Okay, 10 columns. Right. Now, how many counters are in each column? Can you count with me? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 counters in each column. 3 counters. Now let's complete my division number sentence. So I know that there are 30 counters altogether, and that is my number that I will start with, the total amount, and it has been grouped into 10 columns, okay, 10 groups. And how many counters do we have in each group? 3. Fantastic. So 30 counters divided into 10 groups or 10 columns equals 3 counters in each group. Now we're going to do the exact same for this question right here. Okay, first, I can see that this array has been grouped into rows. So first, let's count. How many rows do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 rows, okay? So, and how many counters are in each row? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, and I know that 4 multiplied by 10 counters in each row equals 40. So 40, I've got 40 counters altogether. 40 counters have been grouped into 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. And there are 10 counters in each group. So 40 divided by 4 rows equals 10 counters in each row. Now I'm going to split this array. I am now going to split it into columns. So let's rub this out and let's now split it into columns. And then we will do our division sentence based on the columns. So skip the video here for about 20 seconds while I sort out these columns because I have to do it carefully and one at a time. I can't do it 2, 3, or 4 at a time. Otherwise, I won't be able to do it accurately. Okay, so forward the video here, Morris class. Okay, you see, I was trying to do it fast, but it wasn't allowing me to. I've got 2 more. Thank you for everybody. Thank you to everybody who was being so patient. I was trying to do 3 things at once there. and the words just don't come out sometimes. There we go. I've done it. Well done, Miss Baig. Okay, I'm just joking. Right, so I know that there are still 40 counters altogether. Now, can you count with me how many columns have I split this array into? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 columns. So 40 counters have been grouped into 10 columns, okay? And then how many counters are there in each column? 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 4 counters in each column. Okie dokie, Morris. I hope you can see the difference when we group the array into rows and columns. So this one was when we group the array into rows. I'll write up here, this is rows, and this one was columns. Now, also, Morris class, 4 times 10 equals 40. 10 times 4 also equals 40. So multiplication is commutative. However, division is not commutative, okay? I just want you to remember that. So division is not commutative. Okay, now I would like you to complete your challenge. So if you usually complete challenge 1, then listen up. We will go through one example together. Okay, so it says, here are 20 crayons. How many packs of 10 crayons can you make? So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to count how many crayons are in the first row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I know and I can see that there is an equal amount underneath. So I'm going to, in rows. So here I have 10 crayons in one row and 10 crayons in another row. And here it says how many packs of 10. So that gives me my answer, what I need to be doing. Remember, always look at the question, always read the question. It will tell you what you need to do. So I've grouped them into tens. Now, 20 crayons altogether have been grouped into two groups or 2 rows, and we have 10 in each row. And that is how we complete our division sentence. How many packets can we make? We can make 2 packs. Okie dokie. Now, I would like you to complete question number 2 by yourself. I will read the question to you. It says, here are, sorry, let me just move the screen first. There you go. Oh, you can't read the question now. Let me see if I can move this down. There we go. I knew I could do it. Okay, challenge 1, question 2. Here are 10 groups of cubes. Can you complete the division number sentence to match the groups? If you need help with this question, rewind back to the beginning of the lesson where we went through this example together. Okay, so go and do that now, or if you remember how to do it, then complete it now. And while we move on to question 3, challenge number 2. So challenge number 2, question 3 is the exact same question as question number 1, but there are more rows of crayons. So complete the question here, along with how many packs you can make and the division sentence. Okay, number 4. Here are some coins, so the total amount is not given. How many groups of 10 can you make? Complete the STEM sentence below. Now, I want you to pay attention to something. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are only 8 coins in this row. So you cannot group them by rows because the rows are not equal. So in this one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 7 coins in this one. So you need to pay attention to the array. This array is not an array because it's not a pattern, it's not a sequence. You cannot have 8 in one row and 7 in another row. That's not an array, it's just some coins. So you need to count 10 coins and make a group, okay? And then please complete the division sentence along with this STEM sentence. There are something groups of, it will be of 10. You need to count the amount of groups. Okay, next, this is for challenge 2 and for challenge 3. Rosie has these number cards. Copy the number sentences using only these numbers. We will go through the sentence. I will do 4 multiplied by 10 equals 40. There you go. I've used. Now, can you do the commutative? Can you please do the commutative multiplication sentence that equals 40? So complete this one, and the division by yourself. Only using the number cards 4, 10, and 40. I don't want to see any other number cards because that's not what the question is asking you to do. Okie dokie. Challenge 3, question number 6. You need to write the missing numbers. Now, pay attention because C, it says 110. How much is 110? 10. Now, here it says something tens divided by 10 equals 2. Remember, division, the number sentence backwards is multiplication. Okay, and you'll get the answer. Just a little helping hand there. Okay, your challenge 3, question number 7. Tommy has 199 stickers for his sticker book. He can fit 10 stickers on each page. So he can only stick 10 stickers on each page. How many pages can Tommy fill, and will he have any stickers left over? So that's a thinking one for you to complete there. And then your extension question is, I will explain this one because it's a little bit tricky, but I'm sure everybody can have a good go at this. So here is a scale with weights on either side. Both sides have an equal amount of weight. Calculate the weight of one brown box. Okay, so here we have 70 kilograms. You don't need to think about the unit of measurement, so the kilograms, just look at the number, 70. So the total amount on this side is 70. On this side, this also needs to equal 70. Now, can you see that there is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? So there is 10 kilograms worth of weight that is given to us. We know that there is 10 here. So this makes 10 kilograms. So if this side needs to be 70 and 10 is already given to us, so we need to work out how many, first, how much is this weight here, and then divide that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we've got 10 kilograms here, so now we don't need to find 70 because we know that that's 10 kilograms worth of weight. So instead of 70, we now need to find out, that's a terrible 6. We know that these boxes weigh 60 kilograms because 60 add 10 equals 70. Okay, now you need to take this 70 and divide it by these boxes here. And then that will give you the weight of one box. So I've explained the entire extension for you. You just need to do the calculation, the numbers. Okay, Morris, that is the end of our very last maths lesson for this term. I hope you have enjoyed dividing by 10 with me. Well done for working so hard, and to everybody who has been consistently uploading and completing their lessons every day. Well done to you. Hats off to you as well. And I hope you have a fantastic half term. Please still stay at home. We are still in lockdown. So we all need to follow the rules to help keep each other safe. And I will see you very, very soon. So until then, enjoy, and I will see you on Monday when we are back for our wellbeing session, where you can tell me all about your half term. Take care for now, Morris class. See you soon. Bye-bye.